Hey yo, it's Bays in the building. Welcome to Bays Analysis. So yeah, it's been a very wild one this yesterday night to this morning. That Brazil match, damn, that Brazil match, Brazil Morocco. I think in my last video I said that I predicted a straight draw, but I actually predicted that there will quite be a lot of goals, but the chances were not really taking, not too many clear cut chances actually, but the match was actually very the flavor there. That 18-year-old Baldi, I mean Boadi, yes, Boadi. That guy is a baller. The guy is a baller. Like I just look Dino Gomez was, I don't know why I say was off it. He had a lot of misplaced passes. As a unit, first things first. I don't know why Ancelotti is starting Hugo Thiago. Why is Ancelotti starting Hugo Thiago? That's my number one question because I don't see any that guy. Okay, he doesn't have the stats to back it up. He actually has the numbers in terms of goals to back it up. But if you look at his stats are not good. Number one, number two, he doesn't pass the eye test. If you watch Igo Thiago, I don't know. I've never since I've been watching in the Premier League, watching because it's just last season he actually played. Since last season, I've been watching this guy. I'm not seeing anything special. He just gets goals sometimes. Like the chances he misses, I don't just feel confident with him that okay, like as man you are looking for a backup striker or someone that can hold. He's not even in the conversation for me. He's not in the conversation because I feel he's not that good. He's not yet it at all. I don't know why he didn't start Cunha as the upfront man because he has started him as even as a first line to have actually been more productive. Thiago was just low. Vinicius, nice game, nice game. Honestly, I didn't feel it. I did not really feel he deserved the man of the match award, to be honest. Not that he did not play well, but I felt like okay, like now Boadi now actually that he deserved the man of the match award. Boadi deserved the man of the match award ahead of Vini, but Vini scored the goal now. So what do you expect? Brahimi, I think Brahimi had played full match, but I think he was always one. He was kind of quick to want to take a shot. So and like I think there are three of the shots blocked. But that slide through pass was for the guy that scored. What was his name? Saibari. That slide through pass was I loved the pass. I could people every time to blame Gabriel or blame. You could not even easily blame any defender. What you could only blame them for is at least if you try and keep up with the guy's pace or something. But the pass was in between them and he ran in between them. So it was just no, that was like a class pass. And from then on, I felt Morocco was like going to like maybe get the second goal. But Vinicius came up with magic, and after the first half, me expecting second half to be all hot and all. It was it became a little bit too controlled for me. But nobody wanted to mess up. I think Morocco actually tried to take the cat out of the bag sometimes compared to this. And Mazarawi, I want the bad Mazarawi. That bad Mazarawi is Rafinha did not see shit. Rafinha was non-existent. The bad Mazarawi is I don't no hair for local Mazarawi. That's what we need. No hair for local. But apparently, I heard he went to do that. Why is bad? He went to do another hair treatment in Turkey. So, but the bad Mazarawi, man, when they say one gate cool, Mazarawi is not hearing anything. So, but the match was actually interesting. It was quite lovely. Moving on to Scotland match. That match, to be honest, I just watched the highlights. And from what I saw on the highlights, the match was just boring. Scotland, yes, after getting the goal, the match was just it was just there, nothing out of the ordinary. I'm just happy for Scotland that they won because I don't know if you guys know about final one standing. It's a UK game. Just predict who for each round they predict the winner, but anybody you have predicted to win cannot win the next one. It's almost like a fantasy this thing, but it's not like you're picking players. You just pick a team. But anything you pick, you can't pick it the next time. So I picked Scotland yes for this round. So anybody that has not picked, I don't think because the game kind of ended from the first day of the what did they call it? First day of the competition. Like you can't register for the game after the first round. So and the first round already begun. So it's gone. But if you don't know about final one standing, now you know what you can do about it now is if you can't play the World Cup, but you can prepare for it in Premier League because they do it in Premier League too. Like you just pick anything you pick, you can't pick that thing again. And if the team wins, you move on to the next round. Something like that. So me, I picked Scotland, Haiti, and I was very happy that Scotland won because things have been happening. Funny things have been happening because why is Turkey losing to Australia? I was like, wow. The goal that guy, I don't know his name, Ari, that guy's goal was crazy because the way he was able to touch that ball and was able to go in between the defenders to the finish was class. People don't tend to understand. There's some things that you just watch and you know that this finish was class. There was no two ways about it. He literally picked the first pole because he knew where the keeper was. The keeper was covering an angle. He just passed the ball straight. He did not even try to place or anything. He just passed the ball straight into the net. The finish was class. That guy was. I was like, wow. Australia cooked with all the and someone said something. I think there was someone who I think one of the YouTubers that I watch a lot, a foreign YouTuber. He said something that Turkey, yes, I think it's Steven's Housing. He said Turkey has always been a team that before a competition, everybody's always like they can be a dark horse, they can be a team that messes people around because they have the players and all. But when the competition starts, they always flop. And that yesterday just kind of I mean that today's result just kind of edifies what he means because why are you losing to Australia? You did not even win 1-0. You lost 2-0. So like this now, you are bottom of your group and the bottom because a lot of it's only apart from that USA 4-1, there's no other match that USA 4-1 and Mexico 2. There's no match that has more than two. So automatically you are really down the pecking order right now. So I wish them good because I like the Adalgula. I like Hakan. Honestly, I wish Hakan could leave, but could leave Inter. But he's already, I think he's 32 or 33 now. He's his son's age mate, so he's kind of already too old to be hustling for. So, but that's as I think that's all. Concerning Boadi, everybody talking about Boadi. The guy, I'm talking something. The guy is the name on everybody's list. They said Arsenal they are interested in him. PSG actually also are also interested in him, but from what I heard or from what Fabrizio said, he said they are not focusing on midfield right now. And I understand their midfield is stacked. Arsenal is interested in him. I don't know if you want to pick Arsenal with the amount because I know he's playing them not going to be sure at Arsenal. I think they said Liverpool is going to be interested in him. If I was the one, I don't like Liverpool, but if I was the one, I prefer to pick Liverpool. But if it's an option for Man U, I will not mind. But I don't think I know Man U scouted him last season. That one is just a personal thing. That was last season that they just want to watch him play. I know. But they did not really talk much about him. And I feel it's because of this transfer window that we just had, whereby we signed a lot of Premier League players and they proved themselves. They played well this season. So it just feels like the fear of why go out to go and spend 50 million when let's just share 50 million inside Premier League and let's be sure of what we are getting. But I feel if we get someone like Enzo and someone like Matheus Fernandez, I can't wait for the bid to go in so we know at least the price range. If you can get someone like Matheus Fernandez, automatically you'll be able to know how much you'll be able to spend for the last person. Sangare to me, my pick is still going to be Sangare because I don't know. I just feel he's still that body now is actually very good. He's someone like for me, he's a great signing. He's a signing that I will not mind having, even after buying Sangare. I will not mind. That means for midfielders. I will not mind having. But for now, because he's an 18 years old boy, you cannot expect an 18 years old boy to be consistent back to back. If he's consistent back to back, is a plus. But expecting him to be consistent back to back is not. They are not being realistic. Experience matters a lot in football. Confidence matters a lot in football. And it's a boy of 18 years. If he plays a bad game and the media takes it over and all blah blah, and it starts affecting his confidence, and he starts playing bad. Nobody's going to hear that he's 18 years old. They just jump on him like this thing. So that's why it's kind of dicey for me. But it's about quality. He's quality. He's actually quality. He's in. So that aside, now let's go into the few matches that are coming up are not the few matches that are coming up are not the few matches that are coming up are not like that serious. Or what am I saying? I have to edit. Okay, the few matches that are coming up are Germany, Curacao, Netherlands, Japan. That match is going to be sweet. Netherlands, Japan is going to be sweet. And I'll draw my prediction soon. Germany, Croatia, Netherlands, Japan. I think Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. Yes, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and but okay, I'll drop my predictions now. So Germany, Curacao. I'm predicting a 4-0, 4-0. I think few Curacao might score. So let me just predict a 4-1. I'll predict a 4-1 for Germany, Curacao. For Netherlands, Japan. People might not believe this, but I just have a feeling Japan will win. And let's say Japan to win 2-1. Um, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. I'm predicting a 2-1 for Ivory Coast to win. Then the last, yeah, Sweden, Tunisia. That's the last match. And with the last game that Isaac played, Isaac was on fire. That last game, just that last game. Everybody knows Isaac's quality, so you cannot say he's the one. No, he one match wonder. His quality. So with that last game that this thing and Gyökeres is on fire right now. So I would say 3-1 for Tunisia, Sweden, Tunisia, because what I know is Tunisia themselves they concede a lot, and Sweden they don't really keep clean sheets either. But I know Sweden they have goals in them. So let me just say 3-1 for Sweden, Tunisia. So I think that's all. There is no. I've talked about the basic transfer available. So nothing much. Let's hope for the best tonight to tomorrow, and we'll see. Again, thanks for coming to Base Analysis page. I'll always be here to give you information in case of breaking news, anything. We'll let you know. One love.